Hey guys, it's Christ169 here. I'm coming to you outside of Best Buy. And really, just, today's topic is going to be about something different, but something important though, really. It's going to be about PC accessories, not so much PC hardware. We already talked about graphics cards and the issue they had with the 30 series and the problem with the 40 series, the 4070 not really selling as well as it should have. And we all gone through all that spill on nonsense beforehand. But this one's going to be about the unsung heroes of the the unsung associates or accessories of your PC. I mean, your monitor, your sound bar, headphones, mic, stuff like that. Headphones, mic, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. Your accessories. Really, you don't have to spend $1,000 on accessories. Some gamers like, well, you gotta spend this, gotta spend that. I'm a firm believer, well, you don't have to spend that kind of money. You can go without. You can go without the $1,000 gizmos. And if you want a $1,000 gizmo, by all means, go for it. Your money, do what you want with it. But I'm here to tell you that I don't think spending $1,000 would be a good idea. Technically, from a sound point of view, if all you're doing is just going to be playing, through headphones or headset. So if you don't need speakers, you can save some money off speakers and put it towards your graphics card or your RAM or even your motherboard if you want to go that route. So you don't have to give into the accessories of the utmost accessories to really understand that. These accessories are kind of neat. You need a monitor. You can get a cheap monitor from Walmart. Yeah, it'll do good, but are you gonna play high fidelity gaming? You're gonna play high frame rate gaming. You're gonna play games that require high frame rates, like your Call of Duty, your Battlefields, hell, even your Helldivers 2, and your Resident Evils that are not high competitive but have a lot of graphical stuff there. Are you wanting to do that? If so, then you need to understand that you have to have a good monitor. And MSI is decent. I have a Samsung myself. I got for my birthday last year in November. It's a Samsung. Can't remember what it's called now. Damn it! It's 165. It's a Samsung Odyssey. It's the reviews are good on it. The HDR works only on certain HDR10 works on certain games. Mostly Doom and a few other games it'll work on. HDR is really good. The problem is HDR takes a lot of VRAM and a lot of power, almost a lot of VRAM power from your monitor. So if you can forego HDR, I would probably forego that. I wouldn't buy a monitor with HDR. Now, if you get HDR 11 or whatever else now, because 10 is because 10's kind of phasing out a little bit. My monitor has HDR 10 in it. You could probably go with HDR, 11 or whatever it's called now, 12 or it's called nowadays, and you don't have to have it on there. So HDR is kind of something that feels like, oh yeah, you have to have that because it's awesome. I'm a firm believer you don't have to have it. It's a nicety, but it's not a necessity. A nicety, I have called niceties, means nice to have, but it's not a necessity. A necessity for a monitor is going to be over 100 frames, over 60 frames or more. Mine goes 165 hertz. I get about 100, 110. Overclock it to get higher, but I do about 100. Because I have a 3070. So to be real, I'm playing Helldivers 2. I'm getting about 70 to about 80 frames per second. So me using anything higher than 100, 110, 100, it's kind of silly. If I had 3090 or 3080, 3090, yeah, I can see, already cranking that up. But I'm not going to lose my mind over it and think that, I have to have 100 and frames or whatever it is, 120 frames. I don't need all of that. What I need is enough frame rate to experience the gameplay and good gameplay. So I think anything like that would be considered um, uh, a nicety. So you go by what you have. If you have a 37 like I do, or 6700 XT, 6600 XT, 2070, 2080 Ti, you'll probably get 70 to about, say, 100 frames. So you'll probably want to go with, an Odyssey or something like that, or even an LG, or even MSI. You can get some good deals here up at Sam's Club, Sam's Club, but Best Buy. You can go to Sam's Club too and pick up a decent monitor too for about $300-400. Like I said though, you don't need an absolute beast of a. You don't need a 65-inch monitor that's curved and humongous, costs $1,000. All you need is a monitor that's about 27. Mine thinks like 34, and it's an ultra wide monitor, so it's humongous. It's 34 by 80 by 1440p. If I go on 1080p, I probably get higher. I get a higher frame rate, obviously, because 1080p is still considered a frame rate for a lot of performance gamers that are used. Is 108 1080p. But me, I want a 1440p. And since we got 1440p for my birthday, and I love it. It's awesome. I have no problem with it whatsoever. It's a great monitor. I enjoy it. Like I said, monitor is kind of a necessity because you have to have a monitor. Now you get a cheap monitor. If you're doing a cheap build, you can get a 60 hertz monitor, and maybe like a millisecond, lag, or millisecond, fresh lag, and 60 hertz, and 1080p. It'll do good for you. Yeah, it'll do good. You just won't be playing games at higher games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. You're gonna notice you're gonna get killed a lot faster because the opposing team's gonna have higher frame rate. So 1080p monitors are considered the norm. But if you can squeeze out an extra couple bucks and you can get one real cheap or cheaper, I would go probably with a 100 hertz monitor, 120 hertz monitor, or 240 hertz monitor. Mine is locked in at 100 frames out of the box. I go 65 more hertz. I go about 110. But mine's 2K, so it's if it's 1080p, yeah, it'll do it real well because the 1080p is considered low resolution. But you understand higher resolutions, the more VRAM your GPU has to use. So be very mindful about that. Be very mindful of what you're using, because if you don't, you can run into an issue. You have a 4K monitor and a card like a 3070 that can do 1080p extremely high, and 2K considered very normal. Normal 2K, it's mostly anything around 70, 80 to 100 frames. I would not go any higher than 2K if you have a 3070. If you got a 3090, then the money is not a problem to you, and that's fine. But if you're like me, who's looking to get a next gen graphics card eventually, but I gotta buy a new power supply. So I might wait until I upgrade to a AM5. But if you have to have it, 4K will work on a 3070. It's just it's going to be 30 frames most. So I will go no higher than 2K on a 3070. 3080 you can probably get 4K, but even now with the games coming out now, new games coming out now, Powerhouse Games, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, yeah, 4 years ago it was no problem. Nowadays the games coming out even harder and hotter than they were before. I would probably go with highest I go is 2K. A 1080p is the sweet spot. 2K is overkill, but it will work good. Now we covered the speakers, covered the monitor. Now it's headset. We'll kind of defeat having speakers. I have speakers. Now I may go in and here in Best Buy and pick up some more speakers. Now I might upgrade my speakers. Now I bought the old ones back then at $60. I saw some new ones. They're same price. I might pick those up and swap out my old ones and just see how well these work out better or not. Because I like to swap them out occasionally. I like to swap out and occasionally, and because I'm slowly swapping things out that are older for newer stuff. No, it's a gamer in me, and I'm a PC gamer. What can I say? You make small upgrades. And speakers are not expensive. You can get some wireless speakers that are decent. They're okay, but if you're like me and you don't have a whole lot of, if you don't have a whole lot of space to do your a lot of USB space to do your ports to do. Sorry guys, I'm trying to stay awake here. I woke up around 1. Sorry, I'm dragging today. Sorry. I just went to the gym too, so I'm tired. So weightlifting. But sorry, but if you don't have a lot of USB, like USB ports, that kind of it's different for wireless stuff because I have 8-bit DUs that will work probably well with speakers, but most of the controllers I don't need to work well with speakers or headsets. So those you'll have to buy. You have to use the USB dongle that comes with them, and if you're low on space, you have to make space somewhere, and that's where I think buying multi-taps like I have 2 of them is good, but having it directly into a USB port is better than having a dongle outside with like 4 or 5 other little USB ports there being used because it's like has to communicate with one of them, take all that space up, and you don't want to have it crackling and weird crap because it has to go through all this crap to get to the computer and then back out to you, and it's like wireless is cool, but wired does work, and you can buy wireless USB ones that work even better. Use the auxiliary port. That's cool. Be the wire all the way around, and it can be annoying. But using the USB port is a better choice for sound. But then you have to go in and change USB port sound. It can be a nightmare sometimes. So it depends on how well you do that. Outside of that, your gaming chair. I have a Respawn gaming chair from Sam's Club. It's $170 I bought. Now it's like $139. I like it. It fits pretty well. It's good. It's a comfortable chair. I sit in it for about an hour or two. I get stretched a little bit because you got to stretch a little more. But yeah, it's not bad at all. It's good to have. It's good to use. The gaming chair is a must. So there's like a monitor. And also, the last game is pretty important that people don't know. Unless you're gonna play your game on your gaming PC on the floor, you need a table or a desk, gaming desk. I bought my gaming or my computer desk at I think it was what's it called? Crap, I forgot what it's called, guys. Sorry, my brain's on fried mode right now. It wasn't at Walmart. It wasn't at Best Buy or Sam's Club because I didn't have it at the time. It was at a furniture place. I can't remember what it's called, guys. I'm sorry. My brain's went totally turned off right now. And it was a furniture store. And I picked it up. Like the last three that I had left, it was black. It was nice. The one. It's not big, but it's tall enough where I need it. I like it. It has my gaming rig right here, my monitor right here, my keyboard, mouse. It's not very big, and I kind of wish it was a little bigger. But that being said, it's not terrible. But like I said, guys, you can buy one at Walmart or Sam's Club or even Best Buy or even Electronic Express or even Office Depot has tons of them too as well too. Real good ones. And no, mine didn't have the holes in it. We had to put cables in them, so I had to lean mine over. No, it looks kind of trashy and ghetto, and I don't like it. But for $180, I bought it up there. Like I said, since I know it's a furniture place, I bought mine, and it was good. I picked it up and had it home, and I built it. It wasn't bad at all. It was really good to build because it was something build your own stuff's pretty cool. And my sister bought my rig that her and her husband built for me over when I had 2060. So I had it set up then, ready to go, and she came in, put it on there, and set it up. And we both set it up together, and that was it. And I like it because my room is kind of small. My gaming room is small compared to the computer room. I have to have two computer rooms. One was an exercise place. I converted it into a computer room because now I have a bunch of old laptops I still use, but I don't have a lot of room in my main computer room, so I put in a secondary room, and I sleep in the master bedroom. And so right there is kind of it's what I use. I have a bed there because I usually crash out there sometimes because I'm usually doing a lot of gaming in there, or I'm just get tired. I crash out there. I have a TV behind me, so it's an extra room. I have so many TVs. I put them over the house. I have 3 or 4 TVs. So that being said, guys, it's really in my room in my house is kind of weird, kind of a weird niche. You may not have what I have, and I may not have what you have as a setup. So that being said, though. The game accessories are just as important or more important than the gaming rig itself because without the monitor, without the gaming desk, without the gaming chair, without the gaming speakers, you can't do a whole lot. The keyboard and mouse, like I said, you can buy one at a GameStop, buy one here at Best Buy. My first one I bought was a wireless dongled standard keyboard and mouse. I bought it at Best Buy for like $60. Worked good for about a year and a half until it started failing. Now I bought a wired keyboard and mouse up here, from GameStop in the mall. $20 for the mouse and about $37 for the keyboard because it's being discontinued. Doesn't mean anything wrong with it. Just means, hey, it's cheaper, right? So there's nothing wrong with cheaper. Nothing wrong with cheap at all. So, well, guys, this is my video here. Hope you guys like watching my video. Hope you guys like watching my video here. I'm gonna go inside here, Best Buy, look around some stuff, probably new speakers or whatever. If I buy any speakers today, I'll give you guys a review on it, of course. Take my glasses off because it's warm in this car. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys watching my video. Thanks again for watching the video. Be blessed. God bless all of you. Be safe. Peace out.